Share your calendar with others by going to Share Calendar in the Home ribbon tab, and then selecting the calendar you want to share. In the Calendar Properties window that opens, click Add, and select the email addresses of the people or groups you want to share the calendar with. You can also type email addresses into the field at the bottom. Click OK when you're done adding people. Next, select what they're allowed to see in the details. Can view when I'm busy means they'll only be able to see whether you're available or not. Can view titles and locations means they'll be able to see the name and location of your appointments. Can view all details means they can see everything, including the location and any notes you may have on the appointment. Your organization may not let you choose this option with somebody else outside of your organization. Can Edit allows people to view, edit, and delete your meetings. And delegates can view, edit, and delete meetings or appointments. They can also create and respond to meetings on your behalf. Click OK, and the people you added will receive a notification that you've shared your calendar with them. Calendar reminders in Outlook display notification alerts for appointments. Let's look at some quick adjustments you can make to reminders. Select an appointment on your Outlook calendar. In the ribbon, you'll see the reminder time. By default, the reminder is set for 15 minutes before the scheduled appointment time. You can change the reminder time here, or when you create a new appointment. If you want to change the default setting, click File to go to the Backstage view, go to Options, then to Calendar, find the setting for default reminders, and from here you can turn off default reminders or change the reminder time for any appointments you make in the future. In addition to mail, calendars, and an address book, Outlook can also manage a to-do list. In Outlook, go to the Home ribbon, open the New Items menu, and select Task. First, fill in the subject line, and then optionally, you can set a due date, priority, or a detailed description. When everything has been filled in, click Save and Close. And to view your task list, select the task category on the left, and the to-do list shows you your current active tasks. When you finish a task, just select it, and in the Home ribbon, you can either remove it from the list or mark it as complete. In order to access the content of your most frequently used folders, you can add them to the Favorites area here at the top of the panel. For example, I'll right-click on Sent Items and choose Add to Favorites. And it's immediately added here to Favorites, where I can select it to access its contents. And you can use this for any folder, including archives, drafts, or deleted items. If you use Microsoft 365 groups or SharePoint groups, you can access these shared groups in Mail and Calendar in Outlook. In the Mail section of Outlook, Microsoft 365 Business and Enterprise users will see the groups listed in the sidebar on the left. Scroll down and find the header labeled Groups, which you can toggle open and closed to see the group you want to work with. If you go over to the Calendar view, to All Group Calendars to find your group calendars and enable them. Any appointments that you schedule in that calendar will be visible to the other members of this group. Categories can be used to quickly label and sort email messages in Outlook. Just keep in mind this feature is not available for all email accounts. In Office, start by selecting an email message, then in the Home ribbon, go to Tags, and click the Categorize menu. You can choose a pre-made color category to apply to the message, and the message will be labeled with that color. Many users prefer to create their own categories. Go back to the Categorize menu and go to All Categories. You can select and rename an existing category, or you can create a new category. I'll name this category Marketing, and optionally, you can set a color for it. Click OK. You can see it's now been created. And when I click OK again, you can see the new label has been applied to the selected message. So as you can see, more than one category can be applied to a message at the same time. You can then select another message, go to the Categorize menu, and apply that new category or any other category to that message. And at any time, I can choose to sort my inbox according to my categories. go to the View ribbon, and here in the Arrangement box, click on Categories. And here we can see there are separate sections separating out messages with different categories applied to them. And when I want to reset my inbox, I can come back up to the View ribbon and select Date, and now my inbox is sorted normally. If you need to find a specific message in your crowded Outlook inbox or folder, try using the Instant Search field, which is always available at the top of the Outlook window. To search for a mail message, make sure Mail is selected, then type a word or phrase that you know appears in the message you're looking for. You can also choose to search a specific folder from this menu to the left, like the current mailbox, subfolders, and so on. If that produces too many results, you can narrow down your results by adding search operators. For example, if I'm looking for a message containing the word bank and the word reliable, I would type bank and reliable. The and must be in all capital letters in order to search for messages that contain both of the words bank and reliable. If it's in lowercase, Outlook will search for the word and. Other operators you can use include the word or to search for messages that include either word, and not to find messages that contain the word bank but not the word reliable. If you often need to send email messages to the same group of people, instead of adding multiple recipients to the To field each time, you can make a contact group, which you can use over and over. In Outlook, go to the People section, and in the Home ribbon, click New Contact Group. Give the group a name, and then click Add Members. If you're using a Microsoft 365 account, you can decide if you want to choose members from your Outlook address book or from the Outlook contacts, which synchronizes with your Microsoft 365 account. From here, just double-click on the people you want to add to the group. They'll appear down here in the Members field, and then click OK. You can see them listed here along with the name of the group, and you can click Save and Close. In the future, when you want to send a message to that group, you can go to the People section, select the group, and then click Send Email, and each person in the group will receive the message. To create a folder into which to organize your emails, right-click on your inbox and select New Folder. Give your folder a name, and press Enter. You can also create subfolders by right-clicking on an existing folder, choosing New Folder again, and giving it a name. Click the triangle next to any one of your folders to expand or collapse the folder list. You can then move messages into your folders simply by dragging them over the folder's name. And now when I select that folder, I can see its contents. If you're an Outlook user who also uses Google Calendar, you can subscribe to your Google Calendar in Outlook if you want to be able to see your various schedules in one up-to-date location. Start by logging into your Google Calendar account from your web browser. In the left column here under My Calendars, roll your mouse over the calendar you want to add to Outlook, click the three dots, and choose Settings and Sharing. Scroll down to the Integrate Calendar area and click the copy icon next to the area labeled Secret Address in iCal format. Then switch to Outlook, and under the File tab, click Account Settings, and choose Account Settings. Under the Internet Calendars tab, click New, and here paste in the address that you copied from your Google Calendar. Click Add. In the folder name field, enter the name of the calendar as you want it to appear in Outlook. Click OK, and close. And if you switch over to the calendar area, you'll find your calendar under Other Calendars, which you can enable. From that point on, anytime you start Outlook, it will check your Google Calendar for updates and download any changes so they'll be visible here in Outlook. And if you keep Outlook open, it will also periodically check for and download updates. Be aware, however, that any changes you make in Outlook won't be sent to your Google Calendar. To make changes to your Google Calendar, you'll need to open and edit it in your browser as usual.